Welcome to the View Virtual Drag Brunch Live. Featuring Jacqueline Demera, Haley Starr, and LaDiva Jonz. And now, here are the ladies of the View Virtual Drag Brunch.
Hello!
Good evening!
Cheers, bitches!
Cheers, ladies!
I don't want to drink this.
We got double fisting tonight.
I hear us somewhere. Is that you? No. Oh, it's me. Whoever is linked to the Bluetooth speaker.
That'd be me.
Hi,
Hi, boys and girls.
It's a little baseball announcer, like,
It is Thursday. It is Thursday.
Chitty Thursday.
I'm so glad that it's Thursday because you know what that means?
What?
Tomorrow's Friday.
Oh, thank goodness.
That means nothing. Well, nothing in my world. So sorry.
Very harsh. God, right off the bat.
God, what curled up your ass? Nothing. That's the problem, actually. It's really not the problem. Haven't seen Daddy Long Dick in a few weeks, huh? No, I haven't. See, that's why she's cranky. You were right. You were right, Jacqueline.
I just figured she didn't get a salad in or something like that.
She didn't get her salad tossed. Oh, God damn. Hi, Miss Litter. Oh, Miss Gia Devereaux has joined us, LaDiva Jonz, and she'd like to know if you have any Tupperware. Oh, Gia Devereaux, you know that I do. She'll get it stacked up and organized. Rob Nichols, hello. Dave Rua, hello. Everyone is screaming for shots. So, JDM.
I'm in the wrong spot.
You always are. It's fine. What did you do?
I'm not.
Oh, you're gushing.
While she gushes, I'm gonna go pour.
Whatever.
Actually,
That's
Gary,
good as it
Jacqueline
gets.
is wearing a royal purple, and LaDiva has on pewter. So, you might want to check out the resolution on your
Oh, blindfolded.
Hi!
There she is.
On your blindfold.
Oh my God! I sliced myself preparing for cooking this evening. I hope you all appreciate blood in your food because it's in all the food. It's a little.
You should have made some Bloody Marys then.
A little
You
salty
could have stirred with your
flavor in it.
finger.
Exactly.
That's
We're
gross.
doing our gin fizzes again that we did 2
Oh,
weeks ago.
So
Pizza
tasty.
red.
Okay.
Sorry.
The tinge.
Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, I'm not a gin person, but this is very, very
When
tasty.
you mix it with that, that's a good gin though.
Hmm?
That's a nice gin. I had a gin martini a few weeks ago and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a mistake, but I liked it. The bartender fucked up. But
Oh.
I mean, it depends what
It
the
was
gin
good.
is made from.
I don't know what kind of gin it was. I didn't ask. 'Cause I asked for a Belgian.
Are there different ways to make gin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, things
Just
to
like
learn.
vodka.
Well,
It
I
can
know.
it
Isn't
can be
juniper
fruit.
berries like the key ingredient?
Generally, but I mean, like, for instance, Hendrix is made from cucumber.
Oh.
Well, it's Thursday. You know what that means?
Shots! Put your hand in the screen, lady.
You want to know that you're here.
My creepy crawling on LaDiva's ceiling.
It's a spider.
I know what it is.
Just waiting to jump on your head.
Oh God, it might. It might.
Oh, she's.
The light from the halo ring looks like you're drinking an evil eye. Oh, we didn't see that because we weren't on the screen. So,
We'll go back and watch it later and see what's going on.
Brian,
How
these
is everybody
these
this
drinks
evening?
are delicious, courtesy of Miss LaDiva Jonz. I forgot to put my nails on. Whoops, that's
But you've got some stunning jewels on, though.
Thank you.
Fancy.
Imagine if you had a bracelet to go with those earrings.
I know.
I think that's the blader.
I have a story for you later.
Don't forget to tell me.
There'd be a lot of animal modeling during the show.
Well, we've got some
Drinking my drink.
we've got some Venmos coming in before we even introduce
What?
them. So,
Yeah.
Miss Irina Devereaux sent us a little tippy. Thank you so
Oh,
much,
thank you.
Irina. If you like what you see on this Thirsty Thursday, you can send us a Venmo right to that. I'm not going to do that because my don't have a nail sign.
Right there, but boom,
Right there.
bam, bam, bow.
Right there.
Venmo at Miss Haley
Right.
Shaw.
I give up on this.
You want to be cooking.
Oh, I know, but it's not really. It was bleeding. It's not really bleeding anymore.
Yes, it is.
No, not really. It's just trying to like congeal.
You want to put some of that Gorilla Tape on it?
Oh, it's some Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Glue it.
I have Gorilla Tape downstairs.
Rockville and Jerry wants to know if UPS lost it. Yeah.
Lost what?
What was at the plater?
Oh.
Oh goodness.
How was your day, ladies?
Ugh.
It was good then.
It's just long.
Moving on.
It's been a long week. That's all. I don't know about
It
you.
feels like it's later than it really should be.
Well, it's been 5 whole days already.
I know,
I
Mike.
know.
That's great.
Yeah, it's
God, how are vibes by the
been a
time?
long week, but
Days of the week of monotonous.
tomorrow's Friday.
Oh,
so.
yes.
We've got a little respite tonight. We're here with all the people that we love joining us today. We're here with our little Wayne Gonzalez from Monster Maker Productions.
Yeah.
Yes, you're gonna be making something special in the kitchen.
Yes, in honor of our southern guest, we're going to be making some cuppa tonight.
I love Kappa Kappa Kappa. I've never had it. But I know
I
what
was
it's
just going
like.
to say, like,
You're gonna see why. I think.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things that they throw up there. You're like, is that real? And
oh,
then-
it's real.
Oh,
All right.
all right.
It's not as easy as you think.
It's not just a Kappa Kappa Kappa.
No, it is. It is. Yeah.
It's a, and then it's a something.
I think the carrot bacon was probably a lot easier than
I
that.
think
Wait till you see
that
it.
when you're baking a regular recipe is preferred to some
Oh,
personally.
On Shan is tuned in.
Hi,
Jan. Michael says that it was also an incredibly long week. So tomorrow's an early release to head to this table. Lots of shots and lots of drinks. Well, you'll see this bitch there serving you the shots and the
I think we need
drinks.
to stop telling people that.
Oh, you won't see this bitch there serving you the drinks.
Well, you will, Michael.
It's a shot bond, but like,
Right.
We've discovered that telling people where I work is maybe not the best
Oh.
idea.
you might as well just set up a fan club P.O. box there right at the 120.
I know, but imagine if I got stabbed like that actress. Who? Teresa Saldana. Her fan found her and stabbed her.
Oh, you should be so lucky.
I'd watch that.
I need to have a fan.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I watch out for any, rip the buses out 120. Big, big. Is that Sandra Bullock? No.
Mr. Paul,
Thank God, because she didn't have any brakes. Remember, she couldn't stop. How did that bus end up stopping? I forgot how it ended up
It
stopping.
blew up. They got everybody off on the 2x4s, and then it went up into the sunset and went.
Oh.
It hit a drag queen and just stopped.
Yeah.
So wait, there was a bomb on the bus and the brakes didn't work, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's a crazy, crazy premise.
And you couldn't go below what?
Listen, it was the 80s. They were short on supply of ideas.
I thought it
And
was
you
the
running
90s.
out of gas.
Was it
That's
the
right.
90s?
I don't know.
It was the early 90s. I saw that in the theater. Was it 94?
Brian Corte makes a good
92?
point and says that you've already stabbed yourself, so you don't need someone to do that for you.
And in order for the bus to time travel, it had to go 1.21 gigawatts.
Brian, thank you so much for your Venmo. We appreciate that so much.
Was that from me or from you?
We have it.
That's from me.
Okay.
It was blood.
No, I don't
No.
know. That's just me.
Yes.
Just me.
Brian Corte, thank you so much for your Venmo. It was so good to see you last month at our stadium show. Hopefully, we'll see you.
That was a great
soon.
show, I must say. I don't know if you know, but that was a hell of a show. Me and Miss Margot Channing thoroughly enjoyed
It
ourselves.
was a good time. We're
Good
gonna
thing
get.
you both were drunk. So there's
It's
that.
true. That's
Well, I helped to get through the rest of the show. Yeah, sure, but
Actually, no, because you're not a laughing drunk. You were crying drunk. So no.
I enjoyed the show. We were both there taking photos. And
Margot's a sleeping drunk.
what kind of drunk are you?
I think I'm a fun drunk.
You're a fun, emotional drunk.
Yeah, but I think I'm fun. Like I'm like, I love you.
Mhm.
Which I'm like, I love you. So
I get emotional.
she's the Whitney Houston of drunks.
I am. I get all.
She is. She so is.
I'm like an '80s, like ballad show. I just bring it all the way
Wayne,
down.
Wayne, did Jacqueline get emotional after I left on Sunday? I know she tooled around a lot longer than I was there. That's a yes.
It was
That's
very
a
emotional.
No, it wasn't. I was perfectly fine.
Speaking of Sunday, a big shout out again to Winsong and John.
Oh
and
my
all the
God!
crew at
What a
Stew.
great time. And Michael.
They Michael, yes.
Michael.
Wink. I was kind of thinking of the owners, but who were kind enough to sponsor us and have us there and feed us and give us booze and
So
my word.
good. They're opening up in a few weeks with their brand new brunch menu. So make sure you go and check it out because everything was delicious.
Chicken waffles are to die for. So look that up on the
Mhm.
menu when you get there.
Rob Folingiri has also sent us a Venmo. Thank you, Rob, for Band-Aids that stick. So
Oh, I
we'll
have-
make sure to.
I'm
to
a
do
very
that.
busy lady. I don't have time for band-aids. It's scary.
She just finds whatever one is there and slaps it on.
That's true.
Irina, you are the quiet drunk, actually. She is a quiet drunk. She
Okay,
kind of
is
gets
she?
quiet and then she falls asleep.
Well, we
So
are just,
quiet, you don't even know she's still awake.
we are just speaking of being quiet and whizzing through things. We are just plowing through the show. So. Yeah, it's a shop topic time. I don't know about you, but we got some hot off the press news earlier this evening.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you have heard of her. She's a drag queen. Her name is Lady
Maga.
Lady Maga.
Lady Maga is
They
her
all
name.
say differently.
She says Maga.
She is a drag artist, and
We'll go with that.
she was became under the subject of an internal investigation, and she apparently in her real life is a flight attendant. Actually, was a flight attendant for Delta, and she has since been fired for pushing her pro-Trump drag agenda. His real name is Ryan Woods, and you know what I have to say about you, Ryan? Fuck you. So sorry you lost. So sorry.
Wow.
So sorry.
Wow.
So sorry you lost. You're a very pretty drag queen, but you're pushing the Trump agenda. So
Well, tell you, she used to be local. Don't you remember her?
no.
Rihanna Woods? She always dressed like a Disney
Yeah.
princess.
Oh well, she ain't no princess anymore. She's an unemployed bitch.
More like a Disney villain.
Sorry, girl.
Oh, shot topics.
Well,
lady.
shot topics. Sorry.
Don't bring your hand over here. Oh, she's just relaxing herself into the corner tonight.
There you go. Minions is here.
Oh, that was good.
I have a sad shot topic.
Oh,
Oh, what's your
tonight.
shot topic and why
Come
is it
on.
sad?
Hang on.
Well, anyways, let me finish. So she,
Okay.
she's been pushing all this Trump, obviously agenda,
Yeah.
and obviously Delta was tipped off about it, figured out who he was, and the company notified Woods, who's openly gay, that he was terminated because of it from his job because of his off-the-clock political activities.
Now, can you fire someone
see-
for that? Because
Yes,
I
you
know.
just gonna get there with you.
yes, you can.
I don't agree with that.
But isn't
Okay,
that
well-
freedom of speech?
No, it is
Or freedom of your life.
to a certain extent, but a lot of places. So the place I used to work before COVID,
Yeah.
we had a social media policy.
Okay.
that you signed as an employee,
Yeah.
and that you represent and carry. If you had a public profile,
Yeah.
you would represent and carry yourself in a manner that was respectful to those around you. And and a lot of the content that she was putting out wasn't exactly the nicest either.
Okay.
So I'm guessing that how huge Delta is. They have a similar. I have fired people before for
Her content's not bad. I mean, she's enthusiastic.
Not good either.
Well, no, because she's coming. She's very conservative, but she's not. She comes from a place of love still.
She's not storming the Capitol in a tight.
She was storming the Capitol.
Yeah, hello.
Yes. Yes, but she was dressed like a princess.
Okay, well that might have helped things along with Delta. Yeah.
Anyway, let's continue. You have a sad one. What's
But
your sad?
I do feel bad when people are foolish enough to allow social media to impact their real lives. I do feel bad. You are correct that people should watch what they do,
Right.
But I mean, on the same, it's that funny line of what's your personal life and what's your work life.
Well, it's true, but
I
when
mean, as Americans, we don't understand the difference anyway, so it's bad enough.
But when you work somewhere and you know that you are, I don't want to say under scrutiny, but you know that could be reviewed for like a major company or a public company, and we can probably ask our dear friend who works for them about that, but I'm sure they have some kind of a social media policy.
And that's it. I say yes.
that
If there's
they
a
sign.
policy and you sign it, yes.
Then
If
you're
it's
just
not,
asking
you
for
don't,
trouble.
then that's.
I mean,
that would be the only way that they could fire.
I mean
her.
and that's the only. There's got to be something like that because like you can't unless there's anything else other than that. I mean, to just say, hey, because you like Trump,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you lose your job. I mean, someone could
Right.
say the same thing. Oh, well,
Exactly.
I could work for a very conservative. Oh, you like
Exactly.
Biden? Oh, well, can't have any of that Biden nonsense. Get out of here.
People forget the sword cuts both ways.
Oh, it does.
Speaking of cutting swords, what's so sad, LaDiva Jonz?
What's really sad is that this week, Lord & Taylor closed the doors on their last retail store.
no.
Oh, what a
After
shame.
195 years.
Oh.
Fun fact about them, Kathy, my mother, has her original Lord & Taylor credit card in like mint condition. It's the green one. It's like this big. She still uses it. It still works. She's like, I'm like, you should frame that. That's like nostalgic.
I should have kept my Jordan Marsh card because my Jordan Marsh card, when I first got my Jordan Marsh card, had a picture of the main Jordan Marsh in Boston.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't a picture, it was an illustration because back then you couldn't have pictures on credit cards.
Right.
But yes, so they closed the doors on their last remaining 19 stores. And I believe, the store in Washington, D.C. was probably 80 years old, which was one of the ones still standing. They closed the flagship in 2019 on Fifth Avenue, but they did have another New York store that I believe was 80 years old, that they had kept these mainstays in place, but now that's it. The entire company is gone.
I'll never forget when they were leaving Providence Place, Kitty Litter was like, I'm going to Lord & Taylor. Do you want to come with me? And I was like, what am I going to get at Lord & Taylor? She goes, oh, you'll see. And she made me buy like 4 of these like business casual ladies suits, which we both bought one of the same ones, and we used it at a high teeny ones. And then the other one I used for my interview when I won Miss Gay Orlando, they're still sitting in my closet. They probably don't even fit anymore, but good times. Thanks, Kitty Litter.
Well, at one point in the retail game, Lord & Taylor sold the most dresses in America.
Really?
They were known as the dress retailer. They had I'm gonna get her name wrong. Dorothy Shaver, I believe, was one of the first women executives, and this was in the 50s, to run a department store chain.
Wow.
And she made Lord & Taylor what it became.
Okay.
She brought in designers to do their clothing and upscaled everything. But as David points out, Hudson Bay, different companies that purchased them across the years, diluted them until they were just a shell of their former self anyway. But it's still sad to see a company go after 195 years.
Now, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, well, that sounds like a long time. Would that make like Macy's the longest?
Macy's is now
department store.
Who can compare to 195?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is on the list there?
That's probably Macy's.
Retailers?
Yeah.
I bet LLB must be up there.
Well, we'll have to research that
We'll have to do a
Sunday.
little research.
I'm just kind of curious.
Exactly.
Speaking of being 195, I think it's time we segue to our little interview, isn't it?
Can we have a shout out from Ms. Demera?
We can get to that.
Okay.
You want to do that now or later?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay, whatever.
She's got 20. We'll do one
Yeah.
now. We'll do 19 later.
Hang on, let me get my binder
Here we
here.
go. There we go.
There's a bear shit in the woods.
Yes.
Ah, yes. But does it bite you in the ass
Depends.
while you're shitting in the woods?
Oh my.
Yes, it does. For one poor Alaskan woman, she found out that Yes, a bear bit her in the woods.
While she was shitting?
Yes.
Was it the Charmin bear?
A woman was out there skating with her brother and the brother's girlfriend. They were out there, and she went to an outhouse out in Alaska, out in Fairbanks, as one does in Alaska. And she decided that she needed to answer the call of nature. Well, she went to put her bottom down, and all of a sudden, she felt a bite, a little nibble on her bum.
Shit.
So she got up, and the brother heard her yelling, comes over and looked at it because he thought maybe it was a squirrel or raccoon. And they survived. Well, they opened up the door, and right at bowl level was a bear's head popping up through the outhouse.
Yikes.
Just sitting there living.
Through the bowl of the outhouse?
Like the opening, the hole. And there's a bear. Hi, I'm Mr. Bear. And there it was. And
That's probably why he can only like nibble her.
yeah.
She's lucky.
Yep. So she had quite a bite, but it was nothing severe. But you gotta be careful with
Was
her.
she shitting or was she peeing?
She was well.
Both. That's how scared she was. She
Unfortunately-
pissed and shit at the same time.
She pissed. She shit. She threw up. She don't know what she did. I wasn't there on location when it happened, so my news report did not cover that from the Anchorage News. But
Speaking of pissing and shitting at the same time, Katie Leonard just sent us a Venmo.
Oh!
Sent us a Venmo for some shots. So why don't we bring on our very special virtual guest all the way from, well, you can say hi to her. But
I can do that.
all the way from Greensboro, North Carolina,
Greensboro.
Miss Brenda the Drag Queen.
BBQ.
Hi, girls.
Hi.
Look
First-
at that hair on
First
you.
things first, you have a shot ready to go?
I sure do.
Perfect.
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, it's my cue. All right, hang on.
Oh, you already had Sunday off, girl.
It's only been your job for
You
almost
know
the
what?
last year.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you know what? I get a day off, and I always throw
While
it.
we're doing shots,
Yum.
I have a treat,
A treat.
Oh, a treat.
Girl Scout cookies?
baby.
Oh,
I can keep pouring though.
I am.
I'm thirsty. Look, it's pretty. Thank you.
What is?
I have screwball bonbons.
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Yes. You know, it's looking for screwball recipes, and this has peanuts in it though.
Were they baked?
Roasted.
Okay.
Can you have a
Um,
roasted peanut?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Wayne has
First one for me, girl.
We'll save you
So
one.
we'll see-
We're gonna put one in the freezer for you in 2
see
weeks.
how these are. So yes, screwball bonbons.
Cheers. Oh wow,
That's heavy.
let's have to cover this thing.
That's like,
Yeah.
you could hurt somebody with that. This-
I don't have a
Whoa.
snack, so I'll just take a Xanax.
You can taste the screwball, Brenda.
Oh, then I'm there, girl. You know that's my jam.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
All right, let's go. Let's do a shot with Mr. Drag Queen.
That's
tasty.
Mm.
Cheers, girl.
Maybe. Nobody really walking through a bonbon when there's some screwball.
That's tasty.
Oh, right.
Oh, dear.
Well, let's do it.
Go,
Let's
powder
get
off,
down
yeah.
to it.
Bad bag.
Okay.
Bye, I'm gonna go cook.
All right. She's on the cut.
You can see her at the after show. Maybe she'll be still drinking. Hi, Miss Drag Queen. How are you?
I'm good, honeys. How are y'all?
We're so good. Thank you so much for joining us on this fabulous Thirsty Thursday. We know that you have a very busy schedule this week. Your sister's getting married.
She is. So I am in the like basically the attic of my parents' home.
Attic.
Yeah, literally. Better than the closet though. She's moved up.
Or out.
Uh-huh.
I'll put the bear in it. So.
Yeah.
My parents don't have shot glasses, so I'm drinking out of like basically like China.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's fine. Bigger shots.
So, for the folks that don't know who you are, you and Miss Katie Litter are bosom buddies down there. But as of late, you are a TikTok viral sensation.
An influencer, as they call
Yeah,
it.
I don't want to call her that. That's a stretch. But this
Sensation is a stretch.
sensation is definitely a stretch. Yeah. But this is one of my favorites. We put this in the show a few weeks ago, but this one really, really gets me for those that haven't seen Brenda's TikTok.
Okay.
Alexa, blast some of that gangster shit from the 90s so I can recite every lyric word for word and remind motherfuckers so they fucking win. I don't have Alexa.
I gotta say, blows my mind. That video has over 800,000 views. You've got over 27,000 followers. What's your secret?
There is literally no secret. I've been telling people, like, I guess I'm showing my age because I do not understand TikTok. It does not make sense to me. Like, Instagram makes sense. Like, people follow you either because they look you up or they see you tagged somewhere, or they follow you because they search like a hashtag like drag and you pop up. But like, I used like 4 random hashtags. When I posted that, I was quite drunk at the beach. Like,
I could tell.
And I know, and I posted it, and I was with my friend Nick, and I was like, "Oh, I guess I'll post it," but like, no one ever likes my shit on here because like I don't get it. I don't get TikTok. But I will say the other ones that went kind of like mini viral were the ones that Kitty and I did with like the young old like brunch challenge thing.
Funny too, yeah.
And I did the switch challenge with my mom, and people lived for that. Yeah. And then the other one, was that guy, the one that when I duetted with that guy, that country bumpkin dude.
With the water bottle?
Yes.
Oh, that's fun.
I just showed LaDiva that one tonight. She got a kick out of that one.
Oh my gosh. Well, they say that like that's one of the secrets is duetting with people, but like it's very rare that I like find somebody that it makes sense for me to duet with. And that guy was like, looks like he would hang me in his front yard and vote for Trump, but he was totally down and like commented and was all into it. Maybe he thought I was a real woman.
He would fuck your mouth.
Wait, he commented back on your video?
Yeah.
He looks like the kind of guy that would fuck you then kill you.
That's right. Yeah, they would snap her. Yeah,
take what you can get these days.
Very deliverance.
Now
ding, 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 ding.
You're going to be up here in this way in a couple of weeks,
performing
live on the stage of the Stadium Theater with Miss Kitty Litter. Can you tell us a little bit about what the people at home here have I can't even
can look forward to it seeing?
That's okay. I know you're not supposed to drink on that medication, girl.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm super excited. Like, obviously, Kitty was like my introduction to the Rhode Island folks, and I came up in September, as both of you remember, mainly Jacqueline, since she was my chaperone in my worst moments. But it's gonna be Kitty's pretty standard shtick where she like makes fun of people in the audience, and she's gonna do some numbers, and I'm gonna do some numbers, and we're gonna incorporate like our normal back and forth some. So I'm just so freaking excited to be in front of real people. Like, oh my God.
It's a lot of fun. We'll be there.
Yeah.
We'll be there on the Thursday. We'll go out and some drinky drinks after.
Can't wait. Yeah.
It's going to be a good time, indeed.
It is going to be a blast. I'm super excited.
Now, have you ever done a show like that before, like pre-COVID in Greensboro, or?
Yeah. So one of the things with like Kitty and I is like we like to take our mother-daughter show to like, because I started drag when I did my own like Brenda the Drag Queen brunch thing. Like my first gig ever was in a straight bar. And like Kitty was the same way. I mean, like you all know in Rhode Island, like she would take that shit anywhere, like not just gay bars. And so we kind of, we did the same thing. And so the first big like non-gay establishment we did was the Comedy Zone, which is like a comedy club. And so we've done that twice before COVID hit. And it's nice and big. It's not nearly as big as the Stadium, but it's fun. Their food is a little sketch, and only like 25% of the guests get sick, so we're good.
That's very interesting. Miss Keeler is in the comments saying that tickets are still available at thestadiumtheater.com. I have a question. I saw on her Facebook today that they released more tickets, but I thought it was a socially distant show.
Sorry, Tennessee.
You'll have to ask Kitty. She's the drug dealer in this relationship. She's the pusher.
She's the booking agent.
Kitty's got tickets on the side. She's going to open up her trench coat and is going to be a fan of tickets. She's going to say, hey, shave your balls?
Hey.
Yes, 2 tickets.
Hey, you gotcha?
And I got a vaccine for you in my trunk.
But yes, if you guys want to see a fabulous show, Kitty and Brenda will be live at the Stadium Theater.
The 24th and the 25th of March.
Yep.
I believe we're there the 25th, which is a Thursday.
Miss Jones, Miss Demera, and myself.
I'll be there with the foam finger. You're number 1.
I'll be there with 2 foam fingers.
Oh, yes.
Oh, can't wait.
We'll be incognito, don't worry.
Okay, so you're not going to be there in guiche.
Well, we're just going to wear really short bobs, so you won't be able to tell it's us. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I love
short. We'll only paint half a face.
Yeah. Well, it'll be like every Sunday.
Yeah, pretty much. Really, because I like, hey, how you doing?
Essentially, yeah.
I know, especially when y'all were doing the brunch menu. Poor Jacqueline, people kept moving, and eventually she was just out of the frame.
I was in my car for the back end of the show. Actually,
I kept telling her, I was like, Jacqueline, scooch over. Jacqueline, scooch over. Jacqueline, scooch over. Once BB Hayes came, her tits took over half the frame, and that was the end of that.
And you know what? At one point, you just gotta bow to BB Hayes'
That's
tits. And
true.
you just let it happen.
We've all done it.
We've all had to take a turn.
Have you had the pleasure of meeting? Did you meet Miss Hayes in your last trip here?
I did, in that very kitchen when we were doing the.
That's right.
Yeah, no, I've never met Miss Hayes in drag, and I have big questions about her buttery breasts because I'm fat and I can't make it work. So
you have lots of questions and you will not get any answers.
I figured.
Buttery breasts.
Kept secret.
Not a butterball turkey, for God's sake. It's like buttery breasts.
Buttery. Yeah.
Yes. So what is LaDiva cooking in the kitchen tonight? Is it a surprise?
You'll have to stay tuned and maybe if you're bored and sitting in the attic, you want when she's cooking, you can watch in the green room. We can bring you back up for some more shots. But she's making oh, that's right, you weren't here. She's making cuppa.
Oh, I did hear that. What is that? Oh, right, it's something Southern. She said.
Yes, Carolina.
Yes, because you're here.
I never heard of that.
A cup of something, a cup of something else, and a cup of something else.
Correct.
You bake it, and it looks questionable.
It was a recipe that Dolly Parton's character in Steel Magnolias mentions that she's going to be making.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
I mean, we probably call it something different down here, like roadkill or something.
A punch in your boob, something like that.
We'll see. I'm not sure how magical the television's going to be this evening.
So wonderful.
That we might not need to roll. And if we did, it wouldn't be up till June anyway. So it's fine.
A nice summer dish.
This is going to be an interesting 15-minute meal because I'm not sure how she's going to fill 15 minutes with 3 ingredients. So I can't wait to see how this happens.
Well, she's got time to make up for from all the other ones that went to 20 and 25.
That is also true. Brenda the Drag Queen. Yes, indeed. So Brenda, one of the things we like to, and we'll say goodbye in a second, but then you can come back after because you're our dear sister. One of the things we always like to ask our guests, turn the camera around and see if you have any questions for the two of us.
Oh gosh. I feel like somebody has asked this, but where did you both get your drag names?
My first drag name was not Haley Starr, it was something else for a brief time. And
what was it?
Those Italian cookie. Oh, you probably can't get those in North Carolina, but the Italian cookies called the Stelladoras.
Oh Lord, never heard of that.
That was my drag name for 3 months? Yeah, it was about 3 months. One night I was working at the Dark Lady. I was working in the coat check, and my friend Elise was on the bar. It was early. It hadn't gotten busy yet. And she made the suggestion that I need to change my drag name. And I was like, well, I wanted something with Star in it, but I wasn't sure what. So we were tossing things back and forth. And she screamed, what about Haley Starr? And I was like, oh, I like that. Ever since
I love that.
It stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jacqueline Demera just comes from 2 simple things. Jacqueline was based on Jacqueline Kennedy. And Demera comes from Stefano Demera, the villain from Days of Our Lives.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so little classy, little elegant, but then kind of villain and European.
Yeah,
that's what I was going for.
And we know LaDiva, she was a character in the Bible.
Yeah, LaDiva Jonz.
She brought the snacks to Noah's Ark.
LaDiva Jonz starring in the Old Testament as herself.
Yes. Yes. When they rolled the stone away on Easter, LaDiva was there on her knees.
He actually was the 4th wise man. When they said no room at the inn, she was the one that said no room at the inn.
So, oh my God.
She says, I'm just gonna wait in the car.
She said one hunk or 2. Yeah. When she used to work in the market, she's like, are these nails big enough? And the rest is history.
Oh my gosh, we're
so busy begatting. I was begatting. The whole Bible is begatting.
We're on table right now. Yes.
Oh goodness. Well, Brenda, thank you so much for joining us. Please stay out and hang out in the green room, and we'll bring you back after our good times. But
I can't wait to see the show.
It's going to be a good time. Thank you so much, Brenda. We'll see you soon.
All right, loves.
Oh. All right, I guess it's time to.
Should I meander?
Yeah, you
meander.
gotta do your thing.
Go meander.
And if you guys want to see more of Brenda, you can find her on Instagram at Brenda the Drag Queen. You can find her on TikTok at Brenda the Drag Queen. You can catch her and Miss Kitty Litter every other Friday live on Facebook. You can follow Brenda the Drag Queen on Facebook. And they do a show every other Friday at 7:30 on the Facebook Live, the Filthy Mother and Daughter comedy show. It's a good gay time. I'm just waiting for Jacqueline to fire up her. I'll just admire my eye makeup in the camera at the moment. You all can too. We'll go over some of the comments. Rob Nichols says she'll do extra shots for the time. That's true. Benjamin Williams, we have a Stelladoro here. Okay, interesting. Rob Poland, Jerry, 15-minute meals plus a 4-hour trip to the emergency room. True enough. Well, without further ado, it's time for 15-minute meals with LaDiva Jonz.
Hi, everybody. Ooh, a little funny today. Welcome to 15-Minute Meals with LaDiva. And we've got Wayne Gonzalez from Monster Makeup Productions with us again. We had so much fun a couple weeks ago that I brought her back.
I had a blast. Thank you.
We've got, of course, you know, guys, usually it's vodka shots, but it's Goldschlager. Affordable elegance, girls.
Smooth as Poe.
These actually were very cheap. These are $1 a piece.
What liquor store you go to?
Oh, right over here in Lincoln. I bought 50 of them. Yeah.
Let's just throw some ones at me.
So, Gerlina, we're going to do a cuppa today in honor of our dear sister Brenda the Drag Queen, Miss BDQ. So now you don't know Steel Magnolias.
No, I don't.
You're a big movie fan.
And I love Dolly Parton, but just, I don't know, I'm not. I usually laugh at those
But
movies.
do you like Julia Roberts?
No.
Do you like Sally Field?
No.
Do you like Shirley MacLaine?
No.
I love Shirley MacLaine. Shut the fuck up. And if you see it, you'll agree she's the best part of the whole movie. Olivia Dukakis was actually, but the two of them were really good. But yeah,
Olivia I like.
Oh, and Daryl Hannah too. Daryl Hannah, it's like her worst movie.
Oh,
She's
no.
terrible in it. But have you seen Valley of the Dolls?
I have, yeah.
Oh, good. Another story for another time. Okay, so we're doing cuppa.
Okay.
So cuppa, as mentioned in the movie, is a cup of sugar, a cup of flour, and a cup of fruit cocktail.
A cup of sugar?
A cup of sugar. But so here's what we're gonna do, because so we're doing cuppa. Now, believe it or not, I did some research for today, as I always do, and cuppa is actually a traditional Southern thing. And there's all kinds of cuppas. It usually turns into a cobbler. So we're gonna do two cuppas. We're gonna do a cuppa. So we're gonna do the Steel Magnolias cuppa, and we're gonna do a cuppa. And this one is, so we're gonna do the cuppa and a cuppa cobbler. Okay. So, and I say this because we're gonna do our dry ingredients first.
Okay.
What is going on? Who's in the back door of 15-minute meals?
I don't know.
Hi. Oh, it's Carla. Don't start it because she's not in drag.
I'm not drag.
Oh, hi.
Jealousy. Oh no.
Well, that's it. We only have one more person in this joint. Hi, welcome. Okay, over. So we just need a cup.
Just a cup.
It's a cuppa.
Just
So
one cup.
we're gonna start off, and because it's cuppa, and it's kind of casual. Normally we would measure and scrape them, but we're not going to. We're gonna scoop a cup of flour, scoop a cup of sugar. So let's do a cup of flour in this bowl and a cup of flour in that bowl.
You like to cut in?
No, we don't have to. Again, it's supposed to be kind of casual.
So flour and a sugar.
Well, let's keep a little flour in the flour. Let's stain the flour, and then we're cupping this bowl. We need a little bit more than that, I think.
That cup.
Are you sure? Yeah, a smidge. There you go. Perfect. And then we need to do a cup of sugar in each bowl.
Okay.
And this is my new favorite thing, is golden sugar.
Really?
Yeah.
What made you get the golden sugar?
Because it's not as processed as white sugar.
Golden sugar?
Golden sugar.
Oh, I hope we have a couple of them.
Oh, we might.
A cup, a half a cup, a cup and a half a cup. Come on, golden sugar.
Never fear, we're going to alternate with brown
Maybe
sugar.
that's gonna be my new drag name. Golden sugar.
Oh, that's supposed to be brown sugar. All right, let's top this off with some brown sugar here. Because sugar, and it's a cup of cuppa. It's a casual Southern thing. Because I have a feeling that people in the South are much more We'll check with Brenda when we check back in with her. But I think people in the South are much more casual than we are here in the Northeast. So
You know, we're a little
toss
upside.
that in there. So we're gonna make that cup of cuppa there is gonna be the cup of cuppa. Not the. Where am I going?
The cobbler?
Yeah, the cobbler's gonna be the other one. So I'm gonna let you open this because I
Okay.
sliced myself twice on the can. Oh wait a minute, don't do that yet. Because we're gonna continue our dry ingredients in the cup of cobbler. So you need to give me a teaspoon and a half of baking powder into this bowl.
Okay.
And let's see, butter's done.
How about this one?
Usually the cup. Oh, I'm lying to you. Yes. Oh, that's a tablespoon.
Whoopsie.
Um,
cup of something.
Okay then. So here's what we're gonna do. So this is gonna be the cup of cuppa because normally you do self-rising flour, but we're augmenting with baking powder, so not a problem. It's cup of cuppa. On this one, we're gonna use a teaspoon and a half of baking powder.
That's what you handed me.
You can watch you. Well, I just was handing you all of them. What just for a lot? I should not have given her any.
That was
You
particularly.
should not have had affordable elegance.
No, I should have had the two.
Okay, well we'll get to that. In a half. No, in a half.
Oh, I was like, home ec, look at this. I didn't realize that.
Lena.
Well, I don't have these things at home. No, my family just.
Oh, she doesn't have a stove.
I have a stove. It just showed up.
What are you doing? Why scoop in there again? So now we need a half teaspoon of salt into
Okay.
this one. I'm gonna keep my eye on you now. You make me very nervous.
What is this open?
It's already open, but that's okay.
Okay.
Here's Goldschlager, steady your nerves.
There it is.
Yes, I am learning. I know. Don't even ask. Don't even ask. It's a day.
You're having a wild one today.
So I know. Don't even. Okay, so we're gonna toss this over here.
Okay.
We are going to stir the dry ingredients together. We're going to have a shot of Goldschlager.
Don't open for me. Nice segue. Nice segue.
Yeah. One to come, LaDiva. One to come, wait.
You're right. These are tough.
I told you.
I'm gonna eat your teeth.
Yeah, I had to open up my teeth before, so it looks so
Keep
perfect
stirring,
on
keep
TV.
stirring. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
What is wrong with that?
I want to open that.
It's
man.
It's yeah. I mean, you have no nails.
Did you open that?
It's fine.
Sure fucking
Yes,
did.
she sure
Let's see,
did.
do that one then.
Strong bitch.
She's like prison break over here. I was like, she's
Sure
cracked
enough.
Here you go.
Oh wow.
She was in Attica for 6 months before they figured it out.
Okay, perfect.
So we're good on that.
Okay.
You're gonna open up this fruit cocktail. You can leave that in there because we need it. But we're gonna use it on both. So, be careful because I slice myself. So we need a cup of fruit cocktail to go into this bowl.
So this one.
Yes.
Okay. With juice and
Juice and
milk.
Yes, juice and all. Thank you for that question. Make sure the juice gets into that cup. There we go. Perfect.
Oh,
All right.
look at that.
Toss that in there.
Toss
Excellent.
I like how you say toss it. So seductive.
You're welcome. Here you go. So, you stir the shit out of that.
Okay.
Oh, it's our shot.
Okay, yeah. Let's do
There's
that.
so many things going on at once. Oh my god.
Oh,
Cheers.
This is complicated.
I know it's supposed to be easy too. Cuppa.
That's good. All right, now we're going.
Okay, so while you do that, we've got all the dry ingredients in there. So I'm going to come onto the other side of you.
Okay.
But you normally don't do this. This is the guest's responsibility. I am putting a cup of whole milk into the cobbler, and we're going to do a teaspoon of, if I can find it, vanilla.
Even you're having a time with that one.
Oh, I do. I mean, honestly, I guess I could take it off the ring. I just feel like it, like my mother always had him on the ring, so I just never took it off the ring.
Now, do you bake often?
I bake all the time.
Yeah, I work every Sunday with you and have never eaten a treat.
I shall remedy that then, lady. This is 1 stick of melted butter.
The screwball balls are quite delectable tonight.
Oh, they are. Did you bake those?
She did.
Those are amazing.
Get these to the ladies. Have a screwball ball.
They're bonbons.
Screwball bonbon.
This is getting nice and tasty.
Yeah, it should, as it should. And I'm gonna mix all this together here. Because we're gonna make a batter on this one too.
Okay.
Oh, that looks good. That looks better
this
than mine did today. So what you want to do is reach around, grab that 8x8 pan.
It's not this one.
That's the little
No,
one.
that's this one.
That's the one. And you want to fill that pan with that batter.
Okay.
Get it, girl.
One big treat. 11 years.
What? I just like glimpse of BB's face out of the corner of my eye.
Did you not like it?
No, what happened to BB's
We're
shirt?
gonna make a haircut.
Oh, what happened to your shirt?
Okay.
Oh, good.
It's a lot going on in
I
the
know.
studio today.
You know, she's
Perfect.
Live studio
Perfect.
audience this evening.
I know, my word. Oh, my dear bread and beer.
she's working me. I'm like, I'm a
Working
vegetarian.
you?
I normally eat cold lettuce. I don't bake many things.
Okay, so you're good there. Stop
Yes,
playing.
so this
with that.
pan.
Grab the 9x13 pan.
Yes.
Nothing needs to be greased because there's so much butter and everything. Because we're Southern cooking here for Brenda.
Oh boy. Woo woo. Next stop my thighs.
So we're gonna put all the batter into the pan here. Okay. Then we've got 2 cups of fruit, and you can use any kind of fruit you want. I have chosen strawberries because I like strawberries, but you can use blueberries, or you can use raspberries, or blackberries, or berries, or mixed berries, or whatever. Pears, apples, kiwi.
It's gonna flop right out.
I'm doing.
It's a fun by fruiting.
I just watched that
Well,
last
as
night.
you all know, I love to use frozen fruit because it sits in the batter better. It froze for itself today.
It also sits in the Pyrex better, apparently.
But it does. It
Looks
does.
tasty.
It sits in the batter better.
Actually,
Okay.
I always keep a bag of frozen peaches as a snack.
Well, and that's it. But I mean, if you're gonna bake, if you use frozen fruit, it goes through the batter better.
Okay.
If you use regular fruit, like just like fresh fruit, it sinks to the bottom, and you want it all through your product.
Yeah.
So we're good. So grab this. We've got the oven heated to 350. We're gonna toss both pans on the top rack in the oven. Oh my god! I just had a Hansel and Gretel moment where I took my foot and just threw it into the oven.
You can do me a favor.
Now,
That would be our next movie.
through the magic of television, this is the cuppa. It's not so magical, so I'm very, very interested to try this because
So how did I mess this up before I got here?
I was asking myself, like, why is Wayne such a shitty baker? I don't know. Again, it's not like proportionate, so I don't know. I guess in the South, people maybe don't care, but not to fear because through the magic of television, we have our cuppa cobbler.
It looks like I've just
Yeah.
outdone myself.
So much
You have! Dude, that's amazing.
That's beautiful.
Pat yourself on the back, lady. So, we're gonna try them both. So let's get
So we'll
back.
get you guys off of that and you will look back. All right, we are back. The ladies are gonna go around. Okay, well, you're in the
Well,
frame.
I'm grabbing bowls.
Well, usually you're not in the frame when that happens. That's okay. We all like to look at LaDiva's back every now and again. I'll just turn the camera this way for a second. They can look at the lovely Dita Von Teese poster behind me. There we go. Remember, LaDiva goes around this way and takes off.
Jack, if you want a shelf in the third bin, you can fit that in.
Okay.
LaDiva Jonz has a little bit of a Band-Aid issue, so we're going to fix that really quick while
You
she...
want to grab over there with her, and you can use some spoons. So let's
we're gonna bring Wayne back on. So if you were watching, you were here, Wayne. So the doorbell rang.
Yeah,
We have some very surprise special birthday guests from Miss LaDiva Jonz today. Miss BB Hayes and Miss Violet and Miss Jealousy Jones have joined us live in studio audience. Miss Jacqueline Amara's gone upstairs to the first aid kit because Lydia's bleeding out from the knuckle right now. She's having a special sauce.
My love.
Yeah, she's bleeding out from a special sauce with a strawberry cobbler. It's gonna look like a raspberry jam in that fresh whipped Cool Whip that she's got over there. So
it does not. It looks fine.
I think it might. Well, help her take her apron off so she can.
We could come
right
right
there. I'll help you take. What a hot mess this is.
Oh my
We'll take yours off. Then you can help her take hers off. Then she can.
This.
I don't know what. We'll see what happens here. Da, da, da. There we go. All right, folks. She's blowing on her bleed. This like Rescue 911 here.
Love that
She
show.
is blowing on her bleed.
I'm bleeding out.
She's
I need 10
bleeding
cc
out.
the Goldflower. Stop.
I do actually. I have 10 cc. I do. They're $1 pieces.
So I'm talking to nobody. There's nobody here. I'm not talking to anybody.
I'm right here.
Wayne's here.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
I'm standing here.
Oh, we have a surprise for Miss Kitty and Litter. I mean, for Miss LaDiva Jonz. We have Miss Drag Queen Margot.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy
Virtual birthday party! And your sister Sharon is here! Holy shit!
There's LaDiva. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Merry Sharon!
You already had such a great birthday! This is crazy! We'll get your moves together. We'll do a shot. Oh my god, you have to try
You're legal now.
Okay, so first of all,
You can go. It's at the Brady Bunch. You can go
I
first.
know. What's first figure?
Okay.
Margo, love your hair. Margo, love your hair.
Thanks, babe.
It's Claudia Macy, I got your package.
Yeah!
Here's the crazy thing, and I know you didn't get it. I saw you shipped it out January 31st. I got it on my birthday. Thank you. I got a bag yesterday for my birthday.
What did you send you all that?
No, she sent me Smarties.
Oh, okay.
I love you more than my luggage, you silly bitch. Davey. Doogie!
Hey, and Harry.
So Doogie, let me tell you something. We have these two more bonbons. I'm making these next time you come. They're delicious.
All right.
Wendy
Hi.
is the
Happy
best
birthday, sweetie.
ever.
How you doing there?
How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there, sweetie. I think
Everything
you
going
sound
okay
like
over there?
I'm sorry.
Is everything going okay over there?
It's touch and go, but better. I keep hearing better reports each time I call, so that's why I told Haley I could take part tonight because he's making progress. So we're doing, but keep up the thoughts. And
I am. Everyone keep up their good thoughts for Wendy's husband Tommy. He's having some medical issues right now, so if everyone out there can send out good thoughts to him, that'd be awesome because he needs them.
Awesome.
We love Wendy and
We do love Wendy. I
I
love
love you all. I wish I got to see you more than like once every 2 years. But
I saved the best for last.
So Haley, why don't you go around so that we can?
Karen, are you on your phone?
I am.
Can you turn it landscape maybe?
Can I turn it landscape?
So we're gonna bring everybody in one by one. So we're gonna do LaDiva and her sister right now. We'll bring everybody else in.
We gotta have a
No, we can't.
it's not going anywhere. It's there. It's over there. It ain't going anywhere.
Well, honestly, guys, this is we've been doing this for almost a year now, Primetime, and this is the first fail.
says you.
Now wait a minute. You're judging a book by its cover.
I know it could be delicious.
It could be fabulous. It could be
my
10
looks.
stars.
Like this is my ugliest child in 12 months. I've probably gestated too long.
I'm standing right here.
So you got with your sister now.
What's going on? Why's your hair?
Hi, happy birthday.
Thanks. Why's your hair so dark?
I dyed it.
You are a mess.
Says the man in a wig.
Why? What's wrong with it? I went dark.
It's super. You're not naturally that dark.
And I got blue in it too. Can you see the blue?
You got that Superman blue tint going on.
I see. No, where's your shot?
Oh my god. I have a beer.
That's
all right. That's
good
good enough.
enough.
We'll give her a cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Atta girl. Oh, are you drinking
right.
a Bud Light Lime?
Sure is.
Oh, yikes.
Have you
All right.
Oh.
We're gonna come back to Sharon in a second. Let's bring in Miss Kitty Litter.
Hey,
Oh, I love her.
You're
muted.
Hang on.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay, that's better.
There we go.
Hi.
Happy birthday, LaDiva.
Thank you, Kitty. Happy birthday to you.
My birthday's not till May.
Hey.
I know, but in case I forget.
You probably will.
You probably will.
Look pretty. Look at your dress. That looks like a BB Hayes original.
It is. It's from Mardi Gras last year.
Oh.
Yeah, does it look like an Undertaker did my makeup today, or does it look a little bit better?
No, it looks way better.
Luscious.
Well, even then, the picture that I got from Friday looked better.
Were you watching on Sunday?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we showed.
Well,
you.
I gave you the kudos. I'm like,
Yeah.
God, she fixed that makeup.
Mm.
BB Hayes, have you seen a picture of that makeup yet?
Yeah.
Sometimes I try different things, LaDiva. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Sometimes Jacqueline does too. Sometimes
Also drink.
Panorama tan.
I just wanted to say happy birthday. I don't want to keep you.
Well, thank you. You know I love you very much.
I love you too, my dear. I'll sit in the green room.
We're gonna bring everybody back. We're gonna bring everybody back up. We're gonna work our way around. Ms. Deegan in San Francisco.
Golden State.
Hi. Happy birthday, Miss Jones. You got me in trouble this week, so you were so on my mind on your birthday. I was in a meeting at work. Kind of looked like the setup of the screen a little bit before. We had to mute everyone too. And someone said a really good point, and without thinking, I just said, "True enough, lady." Unfortunately, I was talking to a man, so now HR is looking into it. So I might be back next week if you like what you see. So
Stick around for the one-woman show from San Francisco. Next week. Yeah.
I must have known you were going to be here. I got a Leslie on tonight.
Oh, perfect. I'm drinking Prosecco just for you. It brings us back to our Down City days.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Yes, good times, lady.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. You look fantastic.
Thank you. Cuppa. I've made that before because I'm a big Steel Magnolias fan. It's supposed to be a dump, so don't worry about it.
We're gonna.
She
hopefully it tastes
succeeded.
good, but it's a dump.
It's in that. It's actually a recipe in that book. Do you remember that lady from all the infomercials? She has a book called Dump Cakes. Cuppa.
Yes!
Actually,
That's Jacqueline's favorite cookbook.
Yes.
Actually.
Only you took it literally, and that cake wasn't so good.
Yes. But I borrowed it from Haley, so that's how it worked out. So.
I need that cake pan.
That cake wasn't so good either.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us, Miss Deegan. Stick around. We're gonna bring everybody back in a minute.
Okay.
Miss Margot Channing.
Oh, gorgeous!
Oh, pour him up, chocolate America.
I'm double fisting it down here in Warwick.
Do you have your float already?
Yeah,
Oh, and what was that, LaDiva? You're covering up your syphilis again with those Band-Aids?
Margo, I heard if you cover it, you can't pass it through a hand job. So.
No, but cheers. Happy birthday, darling. I love you so much.
I can't believe you got in drag tonight.
I did. I did a little show before I came on. I said, what the hell? I'll probably sing a song.
Gorgeous. How
Yeah,
are
thank
you?
you. What's up, babes?
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Even though I just did my taxes, I'm still doing fantastic.
In drag? You do your taxes in drag?
I did.
Look at her.
Really, shut. shot.
I'm pouring them for all of our in-store
Jack is firing them up for the studio audience.
He's the most reliable, so.
Oh, P.S. That like aubergine hair is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
No, the one you had on the other day. This is gorgeous too, but that aubergine.
Oh yeah, no, I love that one. I love the guy that I get my wigs from in Hawaii, Kristen. He's on Etsy. They're fabulous. They really are.
And now, what's next up for you?
Nothing. If I make it to brunch on Sunday, that's like a feat for me lately. I'm gonna keep doing my live shows, and hopefully, when things open back up, we're gonna do something. I don't know.
You got something
We talked
in the pipeline.
Yeah, well, we talked about doing the women in drag. Remember?
Well, you don't have
So
to tell the world that, lady.
Well, Paris.
I think it's
LaDiva Jonz and the Puppets of Orchestra,
No, but honestly, LaDiva, happy birthday. I love you so much. You're fab.
You're my oldest and dearest friends.
Hang out in the green room, Margaret. We'll bring everybody back in a few minutes.
All right.
All right.
Who's next in the room?
Oh, Sarah and
Sarah and Isaac. Oh, goodness gracious.
Hi.
Hi.
Turn your
Happy
phone
birthday.
Turn your phone to landscape.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Also, too, thank you to my brother-in-law for wishing me a happy birthday on behalf of all of you.
I know.
Happy birthday
One
from all of us. I'm like, great.
What?
I said, happy birthday from all of us. I'm like, great. Isaac, it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, you have school tomorrow.
I don't care.
Oh, boy, that's right.
One's in the family. Who cares?
He just got out of hockey.
All right.
Oh, did you win?
It was a practice.
Oh. Still win.
I see Sarah's got her normal ensemble of late night video. Yeah. What is that thing you always wear? Is that it's called a bathrobe? Is it a bathrobe or is it a
It's a bathrobe. It's a nice pink bathrobe. My fuzzy pink bathrobe.
You turn into mom.
Molly Shannon.
Molly
Molly
Shannon.
Shannon.
Oh my gosh, she does.
I what?
You look like Molly Shannon right now.
I don't know who that is.
Well, superstar. Yeah, you do.
Google her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Right on.
Well, thanks.
All right. Well, thank you. Happy birthday.
Hang out if you want to come back for the big party. We'll be back shortly. Let's go up to Canada.
Oh!
Why do you bitches look so good?
Oh, we miss you and happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I miss you guys so much too. Daryl, what's with this beard?
I'm a man today.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Like Kelly Star's a man today too. Good for you, Kelly Star. Good for you.
Oh yeah, but I knew,
She's a man from here to here.
Yeah, exactly.
I knew what was up with her beard. I knew what that was. That's called a ring one. I got that.
But how are you ladies doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
But Macy, I need to talk to you about some social media stuff because I'm now also consulting for our AIDS agency here, and I know that you work for Niagara, so we need to like
team up.
Exactly.
Collaborate.
We need to collaborate.
Talk about her wet dream come true. You're finally going to team up.
I can arrange to have you come to Niagara, and you can have myself and Claudia come to Rhode Island, and we can talk about the differences between healthcare in Canada and the U.S. I think that'd be fabulous.
It's like a foreign exchange program.
The Great Drag Summit of 2021.
Believe me, this week, and I'll tell you privately after, I am extraordinarily well aware of the differences. Let's just talk about a $374 medication.
Oh boy!
I'm just gonna say that. Yeah,
your brother. You got her going.
Someone's gassed up the chainsaw.
Someone fired up the Mack truck.
Oh, what medication and what was it? I didn't hear you. I wasn't paying attention.
No, I didn't tell. It's not
penicillin. Yeah.
Oh, it's free here.
LaDiva's getting her visa tomorrow.
Your syphilis will be fixed forever.
So now what's going on? Are you guys done lockdown now? Yes.
We just finished lockdown.
Yeah, now we've gone from code gray, which is lockdown, to code red, which is kind of like lockdown.
But yeah, not a lot better. We can go to certain establishments. We can go to the gym. Not like that was stopping me before. We can go to restaurants, but the capacity is like 10 people from the same household.
Oh, God.
So you have to be from the same household. You can only have 10 people in the restaurant, regardless of the capacity. So it's still kind of bullshit, but
Costco's open, so that's all that matters.
And I can still get Instacart and Skip the Dishes, and Uber Eats, and
Dishes. Is that like a delivery?
Oh yeah, they all do delivery. They all delivery services.
No, but what is Skip the Dishes? Is that like a delivery service?
Yeah, it's like an Uber Eats.
Okay.
Like a DoorDash.
Yeah.
Yeah, DoorDash, yeah. But it's locally, I think it gives more back to the businesses. But at like 2 a.m. when I'm drunk on Facebook Live, I don't care who I'm calling.
Well, my phone hasn't rung.
That's true.
Right?
LaDiva,
And I know that both your phones have.
LaDiva, just so you know, I offer condom delivery services through our agency. So if you need condoms, just let me know a couple days in advance, and I'll try to swing that expense so we can come and visit you.
All right, lady.
And we do demonstrations.
Dental dam demonstrations for you.
Are they used or are they new?
It all depends on what you fancy.
Claudia,
Good answer.
Claudia, I love this haircut on you.
Well, thank you. My sister just did it yesterday.
It's so chic.
Well, thank you.
You're hold on to this counter for dear life. I'm very
No,
nervous.
no, just
lean into the camera like she's gonna chop all over us
I'm leaning forward so I can like hear them.
Okay.
Did you have anything particular for your birthday? Did you do any extra special celebration now that you're legal?
She worked.
I worked all day.
She got her AARP card, so there's that.
Oh, see, that's amazing.
Oh,
And a new Costco membership.
yeah, she got the senior discount on Tuesdays, 10% Tuesdays at Costco.
Wow.
Don't you get free coffee at McDonald's now too?
And that gives her the shit.
I don't drink coffee. We don't have a Costco. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
We'll bring you guys back in a little while.
All three of you look gorgeous.
You do.
Thank you.
Don't gorgeous.
Let's go to Wendy.
How you guys doing?
Wendy, you are the patron saint of patience.
Oh, trust me, I was over here having a conversation with and the discussion of healthcare costs in the United States. Oh yeah, I was gonna say let me in on that one.
You know firsthand.
Because it's not gonna be pretty, but nevertheless, that's not for here or there. How are you? Happy birthday!
Thank you. Now, Wendy and I have been friends for 36 years now.
Yep. A freshman year of high school, no, Nanette.
Well, your freshman year.
My freshman year.
Sophomore year.
My sophomore year, right? But no, Nanette.
No, Nanette.
It's where it all began. Somebody online today was talking about like, what did you do when you were a teenager? And everybody's got all these crazy stories. I'm like, we were kind of goody two shoes teenagers. We didn't drink, we didn't smoke, but we would drive around all the state of Rhode Island singing at the top of our lungs to whatever AM radio was in our parents' secondhand car and going to Rocky Horror Picture Show. That was,
and 24-hour Stop and Shop.
That's true. That's true.
We just really watching 24-hour Stop and Shop.
For what?
Whatever.
She
was open.
Exactly. Or we going down to the beach, and if we got lucky, there'd be a meteor shower. So I miss those times. I miss.
Hazard Rock.
Oh, absolutely.
Hazard Rock.
Driving that gigantic whatever it was, that 76 Ford Galaxy that my dad got for $200 and that we drove all over God's creation.
And my mother's Dodge Aspen.
Absolutely. I miss that car.
Wow.
Other than that, I'm just glad that today here nothing stupid happened up at the Capitol.
Yeah.
Though the whole city, it's still barricaded off. The whole Capitol is still fenced off. You've got to go halfway down to the wharf, down way out of your way to get around it, to get through to like from downtown up here to Capitol Hill. It is nuts. These people, I can't
I
even.
just want to say, there's people watching that Wendy lives in Washington, D.C., so she's at ground zero of all this craziness. So she can attest to when you see in the news what's happening, she can attest to what is really happening in D.C.
Yeah.
These things are really happening in our capital city.
And they just know that the National Guard is going to be at the Capitol for another couple of months.
Yeah, they said, they're hoping to take down the fences, I think, on the 20th.
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm not sure how long the actual troops are still going to be here. Though I haven't been downtown because it's so awkward to get anywhere now. Because I depend on public transportation. I don't go. I haven't seen or haven't interacted with any of the troops. I just basically get on the train and go under it all, and that's not so bad. But trying to go above ground, even just to walk around. My neighbor went right before the inauguration. And she said they got stopped 5 times just to go to the dentist. Who are you? Why are you? Where are you going? What's your business here? That kind of thing.
But in all honesty, you would let yourself be stopped 5 times to go to the hairdresser.
Trust me, I'm very ticked off of my hairdresser right now because I made an appointment with her and she flaked on me, and then I had all this other stuff going on. So this Cruella de Vil business here in the front is happening, and I'm really happy about it.
You look great.
I thank you so much, but I know, like, when I see her again, she's getting a lecture from me about do not flake on me. There are people who need you, darn it. I need this gray covered up.
You're Mary's daughter.
I sure am. I sure am. And
Bring
you're
Put a hat on it.
Yep. Bring a letter from your solicitor, LaDiva Jonz Esquire. She'll fix them right.
LaDiva will send you one of these.
I could use, trust me, after the week I've had, I could use a couple of them.
All right. All right.
Got what you wish for, girl. Exactly.
So, well, cheers, you guys.
Thank you so much for joining us, Wendy. We're going to bring another person on, then we're going to bring the whole gang back to say happy birthday once more. Thank you so much for joining. Wendy and I have been chatting the last couple of days. I know it was difficult for you to join tonight, but we really appreciate you being here.
Well, love you all, and looking forward, at least hoping in the warm weather to get back home and everybody's vaccinated and it's safe to travel and all.
Yes.
Looking forward to seeing you all in person.
Yes, we will see you soon. Sit tight. We'll bring you right back. Speaking of North Carolina.
Hi. Rudy and Harriet live.
Look at her. She's
Happy
so
35th
good.
birthday, LaDiva.
Oh God. he must have a poor internet connection.
No, a poor internet connection is good. I look 25. Poor internet connection.
Did you have a nice week? What was the highlight of your birthday week?
Violet's birthday.
We had a time for ourselves on Sunday.
Did you? What was my drunken dial?
Exactly. You got a drunk dial? Yes.
I know.
What was mine?
Oh,
I did. I don't think I did drunk dials on Sunday. No,
you didn't answer. I tried to FaceTime him. He didn't answer.
Oh. No, that was the highlight.
Very early. Remember, I work at 3 a.m. here in North Carolina.
Well, that's right. He was probably asleep. That's
so does Kitty.
I smelled something in the air in the mountains tonight. Drag.
Well, that's her rotting from the inside out.
There she is.
That is not true. But Doogie, we need to get together. I'll be up in the mountains in a couple of weeks.
That's a warning.
She's lighting the cauldron as we speak.
Exactly.
The mountain men.
What, Doogie?
The only people she hasn't done yet in North Carolina are the mountain men out here.
Are there mountain men out there, Kitty?
Well, it's mountains.
I don't know.
Yes.
Mountains.
I've never been to the mountains, so what do you?
She knows. Daddy, what do you think?
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I stocked up on Rubbermaid.
Go down
like trips to the mountains. But no, Doogie, actually, that was the highlight because we had a great time on Sunday. We had good food. We had good friends. We had a lot of fun.
That's so nice because you are the best friend to all of us.
Oh,
You're
well,
always so nice to
no.
all of us.
You guys are all so good to me. So I just try to keep up.
We just write it off as community service, us being nice to you.
Perfect. My parole officer would certainly love that. Haley still
gets double. Deegan gets double time.
I did.
I did.
Does that have anything to do with a bus?
Not exactly.
Not yet. I hear your brunch on Sunday.
So how far are the two of you apart from each other?
2 hours.
Oh,
that's nothing.
Yeah.
No, it's
2
nothing.
hours kitty driving. Maybe kitty driving. Normal 3.
No, 2 hours and 20 minutes. You're in Asheville, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, a little, yeah.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna be up in 2 weeks. We're gonna go out. We're gonna have dinner. I'll call you.
Maybe I'm gonna show up
I love that. We're gonna
Friday.
dinner.
Or come down here and spend the night.
On Friday, I got
Oh. Make sure you meet Ty while you're there.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, just almost got the computer with that one.
We'll compare. We'll compare.
Wow.
I don't know that tie everyone saw on our last show. That tie's got a lot to hide. Try to hide.
How do you remember that, Kitty?
She was landing planes on the weekend.
She was doing an etch-a-sketch over there for a second.
Thought she was like measuring her new dress or something.
Oh gosh.
Oh, LaDiva, you look fabulous. The
It's
other
the
two
right.
that you're with look good.
You've been here. You know how many lights are here to make us look this good. So. Don't get that close.
Oh my God! It's about close.
Ooh, your tits almost knocked the drinks over.
Oh, that's hot.
All right. Well, let's bring everybody back to wish you one last happy birthday. There we go. All right. We will try the couple cups while everybody's here.
Have you ever
I really don't think they're not.
I had a question for Wendy, who's in DC. So Wendy, I worked all day, so I didn't watch the news. But didn't the Q people say Trump was going to become the president again?
They did, but then they realized that they didn't know what they were talking about.
You know, Wendy, you invest in your radicalism. I can feel it.
Close everything down just in case.
Even though it's not the same.
So they did close everything down just in case, but I didn't hear, like last time on the 6th, I could hear the flashbangs up the street, and I could see the disturbance. I could hear the trucks and everything else, but nothing today. So thank God for that. We could use the peace and quiet.
Good. Stay safe.
Thanks.
Here we go. We're waiting for you to see it. All right, so Miss Jones.
Happy belated birthday, Sharon.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was Sharon's birthday.
Sharon's birthday.
Oh,
Well, Sharon left the party. We're going to try the cup really quick. Thank you.
I think kitty litter needs some piss or a dick.
Some piss?
You might be right.
Oh, that's me.
That right here.
Okay. Wait, get over here.
I just love kitty litter so much.
Let us know.
He's muted, and so is Yugi. Well, here we go.
We're gonna continue with our show.
We're gonna try
the couple, huh?
Here we go. It's a cup of fruit cocktail, a cup of sugar, and a cup of what?
Flour.
Diabetes.
Let us know how that golden sugar is. I'm intrigued.
I never heard of that before.
That's good. Yeah, it's interesting.
Oh my God, they'll all be in the bathroom after this.
Yeah.
It's very sweet, and that's why it's unsweetened whipped cream. Great, because it's so sweet.
Kitty is leaving us love notes. Put that back up, Kitty.
This is not champagne after all.
Golden showers and golden girls.
It's better than it looks.
Can't judge a book
But
by its
I
cover.
will say this. Can you
Stop, Kitty.
Yeah, because I will say this, everybody. You all see the magic of television version that we do, but I have to say Wayne's version.
It's really hard, so be careful.
Wayne's version came out so nice.
Must be that baking powder.
Where's Violet and BB Hayes?
Extra baking soda. Extra baking powder.
Well, that's right. We did put extra powder in it. And it could be.
Yeah.
That was the perfect fuck up.
Yeah.
Where is BB?
Where is Violet?
She's over here.
She's over there. Over there.
She's making a porno video with Violet Jonz.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us for LaDiva's virtual surprise birthday party tonight.
Happy birthday, you old fuck.
We're gonna finish up the show, but if you guys want to stay in the green room, once the live broadcast is over, we'll bring you all up and you can chat while we're not live. So hang out for the next 10 minutes while we finish up, and we'll bring you back in.
All right. Well, happy birthday. We'll talk to you soon, sweetness.
Happy birthday. No, I'm saying happy birthday. You're right there.
Oh, it's good time. So we'll let them hang out in the green room. We'll bring them back up when the show's over. Surprise! I tried to think of some kind of a surprise that we could do that was COVID friendly, and I figured, our COVID clan came to the house, and I figured everyone else that couldn't could come virtually.
I don't need to be surprised. My birthday's not a thing for me.
Well, for you, the rest of us.
Well, I appreciate that, and I will say this. I'll put this out there to the whole world. Oh God, Mary Beth even tuned in tonight. Did she know you were coming by? Oh, Mary Beth, motherfucker. But let me tell everybody out there now that for recorded purposes on Facebook World that I'm a very blessed person because I have a great group of friends, and I have so many friends with so many walks of life and people I've encountered from everything I've done, and I am super blessed. And when I get blue about life or things or pandemics or whatever, that I reflect on how lucky I am to know so many great people and people who always lift me up. And I am very truly blessed by each and every person in my kitchen right now.
Well, cheers to you. Happy
Cheers
birthday.
to you, our dear friend.
Cheers.
That's good, isn't it? It looks like
good.
shit, but it tastes good. It does look like shit, and I pulled down the oven. I was like, oh my God!
It doesn't taste like shit though.
Mary Beth, I pulled down the oven. I was like, oh, this is not cute.
I got here.
Mary Beth would be mad at me right now. She's like, this is what the problem was, chemical wise.
We worked on the other one together.
No, but that's really you. That's and it looks beautiful. Thanks to you.
I got here.
Thanks to you and your fuck up.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
When I got here, Lady was like, oh, this isn't going to be interesting. I was like, why? What do you mean? She's like, look. And I looked on the stove, and I was like, are we going to eat that? It tastes delicious. It looks like crap, but it tastes good.
Well, I can only guess that the cup of cobbler tastes even better.
Oh.
We're not going to try that right now because I'm full of cuppa.
Your cups are filled with cuppa.
I am, and it's like food over our house tonight. Oh my God, it's crazy.
One of the things in Venmos that came in during the cooking segment, during your surprise virtual birthday party, Christopher Agostino, thank you so much.
Christopher.
David Deegan, Dana Goodman, and Kitty. Oh, we got to do this before that. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and for being a part of the surprise for LaDiva. Of course, it was a secret Facebook post that went up, so everyone knew we had a surprise party happening today. So
secret Facebook posts.
Well,
They pitch every time.
They do.
They
do. I don't know. Oh, goodness.
Well, we need to communicate with BB Hayes. We just put a carrier pigeon, we wrap it around. We write, my dearest friend BB with our quill.
Yeah.
If you are available henceforth on the Tuesday, please respond in the positive fashion.
On the 14th of March on Tuesday.
And then we take the bird and we go, and the bird goes, and then Miss Hayes is combing her golden hair on the balcony in the morning. And all of a sudden, as she's combing her golden hair 100 times, I think it's 100 times.
Yeah, 100, yeah.
101 now, it's 2021.
Okay,
one extra.
She combs her golden hair, and all of a sudden, and she goes, oh, hence what is this? Oh. And she gets the bird and she unwraps it. Oh, hold on. And she gets her quill.
And her parchment paper.
And she goes, my dearest LaDiva, so fantastic to hear from you, darling. Henceforth on Tuesday will be delightful. And she's like, she's fly away. And the bird goes,
and then I get to buy a car.
A bus.
I ripped a bus.
And you're screamed by the bus. And I sit there and I go, that's weird. I sent Bibi that carrier pigeon and I haven't heard back from that pigeon. That goddamn pigeon.
That pigeon.
It was you.
Hey, shit. Carol, man, thanks for joining us.
That bus was me, though.
You are the final destination pigeon.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I was behind it.
You walk into that street and bam!
I was behind the truck trailer that had fucking those huge ass tree logs.
Every time I'm behind
the other day, and I was like, every time. Oh my god, it was not. It was. I was on my way to Denver.
Hey, are so scared of Final Destination.
I am.
And every time you guys are all on the highway, you see these log trucks.
No.
And I've been behind them several times.
But when you watch Final Destination, the creepy thing about that fucking movie
They-
is that
they-
all of those things could actually happen.
The dentist.
Yes.
Yeah, it could happen, but it was ridiculous.
Okay, but it could happen. That's my
Of
point.
course, they're all conceivable.
The log thing is very conceivable. That accident on 95 last week with the Seward things, my mother was 4 cars behind that tractor trailer. She was sitting there for 2 hours.
That tractor trailer
Was you.
Hey, excuse me, I've got a log truck that I have to schedule.
Oh my god, let's just get one and drive it around.
No one,
Hey, guess what I got you for your birthday? A log truck.
no one in their right mind is giving the two of you a fucking CDL, and that's all I'm gonna say on that.
Who says you need a CDL?
That's true.
My mom's got one. We'll get my mom.
Yeah.
We'll get my mom. She got a CDL.
You could ask for her.
My mother. I can't right now.
With that hair, you could, yeah.
No, not this hair. My mother's hair is white.
That's close enough. And the right light driving the school bus
At night? A school bus? No. We're driving a log truck.
Well, her CDL's for a school bus.
The CDL is a CDL.
No, it's not. There's A,
Yes.
B, and C class of a CDL.
She's got the highest class.
So she could have an 18-wheeler? I cannot picture your
Can you
mother
imagine?
driving an 18-wheeler.
Well, just
No,
so
I
everyone knows, my mother had a name when we were in school, and her nickname was Leadfoot Aggie, Queen of the Hot Rods. Tim Fleming, who was a couple years ahead of us in school, gave her that nickname. And they all told her, hey, Aggie. Hey, Aggie.
Leadfoot Aggie.
Queen of the Hot Rods was my mother's nickname driving the bus.
At least we know where you get it from.
Oh my god. Can you?
I don't drive a bus.
No.
Well, before we say goodbye, let's bring on our very special
you imagine
virtual guest from this evening, Miss Brenda the Drag Queen, because you didn't get to chat with her this evening, really.
I did it. Are you staying on there, gorgeous?
I sure am, just for you.
This hair, girl.
You're a fan.
I am a fan. I'm a fan of you anyway.
I am not this gifted. I will say I was a little drunk when I was doing this hair, and this curl fell forward, and I was like, I was like, that's so cute. You gonna stay, girl.
Oh, I thought Kitty did it for you.
Well, does it look like every one of other Kitty's wigs? No.
Well, you just offended her hairdresser, but thank you.
That's not offensive. She will tell you she has very similar wigs. It's like copy paste.
I think that's just as offensive, actually.
Oh my god, Doogie's face right now.
She's about to meet the wrath of Bibi.
That's okay. We're even. Bibi has hated her.
Well, you know what, Brenda? If Kitty needs to find a new hairdresser, we'll put her in some directions.
Maybe your Undertaker can give her like some.
I believe he's
Kitty-
right here. Hold on, where is he? Kitty's new look.
And then
is
when Kitty
right
finds
here.
out,
There it
yes,
is.
that's Kitty's hairdresser.
Yes.
When Kitty finds out what hairdressing costs, she'll be sad she said that.
Look, she's waving her arm.
Oh!
Wait, hold on. She's muted.
She's frantic, darling, frantic.
I did not say a fucking thing. I did not say a fucking thing. I was taking my makeup off. I was just minding my own business. And all of a sudden I heard that I would never insult Miss Hayes. I worship the ground she walks on.
Yes.
That was not an insult.
All right.
We'll be right back. Brenda, stay 6
She just jumped in there naked.
You see it? Brenda, thank you so much
There's a
for
quick
joining
tit
us
flash
this evening for LaDiva's birthday. We're gonna
Yes,
come
thank
back
you.
to you in a second. Don't go
And I
anywhere.
couldn't eat for cuppa.
I didn't either.
Yeah, but she's so southern.
She doesn't live in fucking Georgia. She lives in North Carolina.
That's not
But
that.
I did some time in Alabama, and I've still never heard of it.
So you pick up a few things, you know.
I did some time in Aquidneck Island. I hear you, girl.
I know, Attica.
Roughing it in Aquidneck Island, are we?
Oh God. Benjamin Williams.
That had to be tough.
Benjamin Williams, thank you for your Venmo. Rob Bolingeri and Rob Nichols, thank you so much. I want to send what? That's Brenda.
Yeah.
Hi, Wayne.
Hi. You TikTok on your own, lady.
You'll see him in a
You
couple
should, I
weeks.
guess. Stay here the whole time, but I don't know what
We're
you're
just
doing.
popping.
I think she's eating food. I don't know what she's doing.
I was eating food.
Yeah.
I already told you.
Well,
lips like some of the hips.
She's working on her cookbook, her couple cookbook.
Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight for LaDiva's virtual surprise party. Went off without a hitch.
It was a complete and
Good
utter shock.
times. As always, we are here every other Thursday. We'll be back on Sunday. We'll be here in the studio, just us gals. And then next Sunday, Miss Violet will be joining us here live in the studio.
Nancy.
But speaking of Miss Violet, if you want to catch her live this weekend,
yes. And
she'll be at the Black Sheep with the Black Sheep girls. Miss Jealousy Jones, Miss Gia Devereaux,
And Miss Visa Decline.
Miss Visa Decline.
Yeah.
Indeed,
Check
yes.
them out for a little.
And the seatings are 11 and 1.
And you can
11
contact
and
the
1.
Black Sheep directly for reservations.
Can you do open table too?
No.
Okay.
No.
That was a no.
That is
You
a
need to
no
call
talk
the
on the
building
open
directly.
table. No.
And then, so then Violet will be back here on March 14th.
Yeah.
With the gals in the studio. On March 18th for Primetime, we have the Zakar.
The Sakar
will be
twins,
joining us.
Michael and Zach. So we're very excited to have them with us.
On Sunday the 21st,
21st.
we have Miss Kat Walker joining us live in the studio. And then Sunday, March 28th, it is our
1 year
anniversary.
Extravaganza.
We have been doing this bullshit for a whole fucking year.
We're in gowns. I don't know.
We are sure
Yeah.
we're wearing
Not
gowns.
that you can tell because you can't even see anyone's legs.
Yeah.
We're wearing gowns. We're taking the next day off of work. We're hitting the town after. It's a extravaganza. You gotta take that.
I better put that in tomorrow.
You're welcome.
And Jonathan, yes, we do have to get back
Yes,
to the Rowdy
we'll go back to
Rooster
the
at
Rowdy
some
Rooster.
point. Yeah.
Well, happy birthday, LaDiva. We love you.
Happy
Cheers.
birthday,
Thank you guys for
LBJ.
surprising me.
As always, from
From
our home to yours.
We'll see you on
Cheers. We'll
Sunday.
see you on Sunday, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.